So there's a difference between choice versus submission and rebellion. Sometimes when someone maybe in power makes a threat to take something away that is of value to us, whether it's a job or our freedom, there may be a tendency to see that there are only two choices for us in that moment when power over is used. And it may appear that we either submit or we rebel. And both of those are not acting in our full power. So if we submit, basically tell ourselves that we have to, that there's no choice, that we need to do this, there will be a part of us that feels helpless, a part of us that may be resentful, and that may later on rebel. So if we rebel, many times we may not be fully in control of our emotions. We may do something that we regret. We may say, well, I've had enough, so I'm going to show him or her. And so sometimes we get into more trouble, or just more needs go unmet because of that. But there is another option, and that is choice, to be in full choice. Even if we are limited in what we can do, we can still have choice. And how we can have that choice is by looking at what needs of ours will be met by our response, or what needs of the whole will be met by our response. So when we look at it that way, we can act, if you will, more in alignment with our values. We don't have an emotional outburst, and we don't give away our power by feeling helpless and saying, well, I guess I just have to. So it is a difficult place to be, and sometimes we need to step back, especially when we're triggered, if somebody else is using power over, to be able to give ourselves enough space and time to think about what needs will be met by how I respond. And when we can answer that question, we can be more sure that we are in choice and not giving away our power.